Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I lost 100 pounds following the ketogenic lifestyle. If you are interested in becoming part of the family, make sure that you hit that red subscribe button. We would love to have you join the family here, and let's hear about your weight loss journey. I include keto recipes, what I eat in a day, some protein sparing modified fast recipes as well on my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, commenting on my videos. I appreciate it so much, so welcome back. Like I mentioned, Jimmy got his surgery date, which is in January, so we are thrilled. We are planning a trip to Vegas, and we are leaning towards going in October for the Keto Expo. So hopefully some of you will be there, or if you live in the vicinity, hopefully we can do a small meetup is what I'm hoping to accomplish. We will be down in Vegas probably for a few days, not just for the expo itself. We probably will be down in Vegas for 3 or 4 days. We plan on taking either 7 or 10 days off of work, and we are driving down because I do want to stop in Salt Lake City as well too, and just kind of explore and, you know, kind of take our leisurely time. It is such a beautiful drive down to Vegas from here, so that is our plan for that. That is the only vacation that we have planned between now and Jimmy's surgery, because our goal is paying off all of our debt. So we will be debt-free hopefully by the end of this year. I'm definitely going to be working hard at that, and then we will owe no money whatsoever. And that is definitely a priority going into retirement. So today I think I'm going to share with you either what I'm eating today or a keto meal. Haven't decided yet. Probably a what I eat in a day, because you guys seem to enjoy that and I love sharing that. I am a creature of habit. When I like something, I will have it every day. I will. It's just how I am, and it's how I always have been. Like even prior to weight loss or keto or anything like that. If I like something, I can eat it like 3 days, 4 days in a row. That's just, if I like it, and I know I like it, why am I gonna have something else? So I definitely am gonna have that smoothie for my snack today. But my good friend Julie we're friends and we talk every day on Instagram, and she's such a good friend. She is my dear friend, and she, you know, is a true friend, and we kind of like give suggestions and bounce off one another. And she had suggested, because I had mentioned my weight and how frustrated I am and, you know, all the things, and she was commenting on maybe all of the cream that is in that smoothie maybe playing a part. I didn't have any coffee today because I'm all out of my half and half silk creamer that I use. So I didn't have any coffee today at all, and I probably won't, because actually I feel really good. I might have an iced coffee in a little bit. I did brew one of my coffees as well, because on our coffee maker, like I mentioned, you can set it to like a cup of coffee, a travel mug, or anything like that on our Ninja coffee maker. So I made that, and I'm gonna let it cool off for a little bit, and then I think that I will have an iced coffee a little bit later on, because it is nice and early. I got up and out the door and went for my, because it's gonna get hot here today. Well, it's not really hot, but for me it's too hot to be walking. It's supposed to get like to 24 or 25 degrees today Celsius, which is nice. Still perfect temperature, but just for me walking, and I know Aries, it's just not enjoyable. I prefer to go in the morning when it's cooler and there is no bugs. Mind you, there's no bugs out right now, but you know what I mean. I have been working with the Ridge in order to share with you some of their products. They had sent me some backpacks, were absolutely amazing. And now they have sent us some wallets, which they are famous for. So right now I am going to insert that clip about the Ridge wallets. All right, this part of the video is sponsored by the Ridge, so thank you so much to the Ridge for sponsoring today's video. I do have a link and a discount code linked in the description below, so you can save 15% when you use the code JanetGreta to save on anything off of the website. The highlight is their wallets. So the Ridge was nice enough to send us one of their wallets, and Jimmy has been using it for the past, I would say 4 to 5 days, and he is going to give us a brief review on the highlights and what he likes about it. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yes, I was very excited to get the Ridge wallet actually. I seen the commercials and that, and I go, that looks pretty amazing. First thing that grabs your attention is nice and thin, very small, fits in any pocket. Quality, I wasn't surprised about the quality because we have the Ridge backpacks. Phenomenal. I use it on my bike. Amazing. But the wallet itself, first seeing it I go, wow, that's kind of small. But I went from a large wallet to this one. I downsized some of my cards. I didn't have to because everything would have fit in here. But I cleaned it out. It is amazing. I love it, the feel of it. It's very sturdy, stable. Fits all your cards, easy to access, and it's just so comfortable. I love it.
Fits up to 12 cards. So Jimmy did have quite a few cards, but there's a lot that he didn't use because we do use cash for everything that we buy. So on the very back, you will notice that Jimmy actually got the cash strap. So all of his cash fits in that cash strap securely. And you can fit up to 12 cards in there, like I mentioned. Easy access. For all of your cards in there as well too. And the highlight, definitely, which we love and we had mentioned in the backpacks that we received from the Ridge, was their RFID technology blocking, and that is a security to block pickpocketers. I personally have known people that have been affected and taken with scanners. They have this device, these pickpocketers have this device, and literally when they stand next to you, they can scan everything that is in your wallet if you do not have that RFID technology. So thank you once again, The Ridge. Make sure that you check out the link below, and makes a great Father's Day gift. Jimmy has back issues, like you all know, and definitely having a less bulkier wallet makes a difference as well too.
I've been raving about it at work, actually.
Put some bacon grease in. Why am I using a knife for this anyway? I am going to make myself an omelet, and I'm going to kind of make it like an all meat omelet. So I'm just going to add that, and we are going to, I have my eggs here, and I am going to add just some salt and pepper. You guys know I always use the Redmond's real salt, always. Add a little bit of salt. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of the Redmond's seasoning salt. This stuff is so good. I need to order some more because I'm running low. I do have a discount code in the description if anybody is interested. Highly recommend their seasonings. They are definitely all reasonably priced as well. All right, and what I like to do with my omelets, I'm sure everybody knows how to make omelet, but I'm just sharing what I do. I will put half of my cheese on half of the mixture here. And then what I do is I will then put all of my meat. I have some bacon and some ham here that I'm going to put on top. All right, so our ham and bacon are on. And then what I do is I put another little bit of cheese on. And then I fold it in half. Fold it in half, and then what I do is I will put the rest of my cheese, which isn't very much, I'll just sprinkle it on top. And then at this point, I turn the oven or the stove off. Turn the stove to off, and then I actually cover this with a lid, and then I just cover it, and then let the cheese melt for usually only about a minute or two, and then that is it. That is how I make my simple omelet. It is so good, so simple, and will meet all of your macros well on keto. here is meal number 1. That is my omelet with some strawberries, which I sprinkled with a little bit of stevia on top. And that is going to be my first meal. And I also filled up my big water for the day. This is my first one that I've had today. It is getting closer to 11 o'clock, but I'm hungry, and I did have a little bit of water, like just plain water, before I left on my walk. But I filled this up with my electrolytes, my iron, and also a little squirt of the Zaz flavoring. So this is all good for the morning as well. So I will see you guys once it is snack time. All right, I just had a shower and got ready for the day. So I am, well, for the day, it is like almost 1 o'clock. I'm a little bit early on my eating schedule today. I think that's because I woke up really early today, but that's okay. I'm still gonna be eating between my window of eating. So I'm going to make my smoothie, you guys. You guys know how much I love this smoothie. You have seen me make it in 2 other videos. I will link the video up in the cards for you to see exactly how I make it, and the recipe will be on that video in the description. So make sure you check out that video, because this is going to be on repeat, so I don't think I need to share it in every single video on how I'm making it and the recipe. I will always refer to that video for you to watch and to find the recipe. It is not my recipe. I did find it on the internet, but it is so good. The measurements for it are perfect as well. However, today when I'm making it, I am going to leave out all of the heavy cream. So I'm going to omit that altogether because I feel like maybe that plays a hindrance. I do have a lot of dairy in my day. I am not willing to give up dairy. That is not an option for me. I have been eating dairy ever since I started my weight loss journey. It has never affected me. The most that I have is cheese. That's number 1. And obviously heavy whipping cream in my coffee, which I never even had today. And but 1/4 cup in this recipe is quite a bit if you are sensitive to dairy. So I think I'm going to admit it today and see how that plays a part over the next couple of days. So I'm going to make my smoothie, and it is going to be smoothie time for my snack. All right, so this is my smoothie. I already had a little bit of it. I must say it's not as creamy as it is without the heavy whipping cream, but it still tastes really, really good. So I'm gonna try this for a couple of days and see if that makes a difference on the scale. It could just be too much dairy, too much heavy whipping cream, so I will give it a try for a couple days. All right, it is getting later on. It's a little after 4 o'clock, but since my eating has been so much earlier, I kind of have to have my supper early as well too. So I'm not actually too hungry, but I'm just gonna make some burgers again. I have gone grocery shopping. However, I haven't picked up a lot of meat because I want to utilize a lot of things that we have in our freezer. So I do have like chicken wings, a whole chicken. Of course, we have a freezer full of venison, but I just didn't take anything out. And obviously now I just don't like microwaving meat to defrost it. I hate doing that. So I decided that I'm just gonna make 2 burgers, and you can cook them from frozen, and I'm just gonna fry them on the stove. So I will show you what I have for supper. All right, and this is going to be my supper. I have 2 burgers with just some mustard. All right, thank you so much for spending the day with me, and I hope that you love these sort of videos with me sharing what I eat in a day, especially if I'm going to be vlogging every day in June. We will see how that pans out. I'm not getting a lot of views, so I don't know if everybody is interested in me recording every day. That's how I determine if people are liking what I am doing and not doing, is by the number of views. So I have noticed my views have gone down, so we will see if I continue to do this. If it's not something that everybody is interested in, then I don't want to keep on doing it. But I thought that maybe a lot of people would be interested in me vlogging every day, because it seems like I get a lot of feedback and a lot of people will say that. But with the number of views, I just don't think that it's maybe panning out that way. So we will see, but thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give me a like as well, and don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, and make sure that you're hitting that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.